Hello, you're watching this week's stock markets review from InstaForex TV team. Friday trading in the US exchange markets ended with the indices downtrend amid an unexpected drop of consumer confidence in March. Nevertheless, positive reports in the US labor market, retail sales and industrial production of the country pushed up the indicators. Each of three stock exchange indices moved up by 2.4% for the past week. On Friday, Dow Jones Industrial Average leveled down by 20.14 points or 0.2% to 13,232 points. Friday downtrend disrupted the index active dynamics, which had been observed during 7 sessions in a row, the longest growth since February 2011. Among Standard & Poor's components, the energy sector came as a growth leader. The sharpest slump was fixed in the utilities field. Nasdaq Composite has hit a psychologically important level of 3,000 points for the first time in more than 10 years. The index closed at 3,055 points. S&P 500 has also taken a new high of 1,400 points and closed at 1,404 points. From the year's start, Dow Jones Industrial Average has boosted by 8.3%, S&P advanced by 12% and Nasdaq by 17%. In the first quarter of 2012, the stock exchange performed a growth similar to annual paces. The market growth was restricted by an upturn of Michigan University Consumer Sentiment Index. In March, it has downgraded to 74.3 points for the first time since August last year. Aside from that, February consumer prices were rising almost in line with the forecasts by 0.4% instead of 0.5% predicted. The initial jobless claims data came favorable, indicating a 365,000 rate from 351,000 by the weekend on March 10. The consensus forecast was 357,000. Last week, Apple Corporation started up sales of the third iPad model. After that, the giant's campaigns added $0.1 to its price, having jumped to $585.57. On Thursday, the quotes of Apple company have exceeded the mark of $600 for the first time. They ticked up by 10% from the first device presentation last week. The most analysts consider that company's papers will easily break the value of $600. Somebody even thinks that $700 rate is not far as well. Sprint Nextel Securities gained 3.2% on Friday. The reason for that was information that the company was going to tear up a 15-year agreement on diapason hosting with LightSquared. The mass media reported that the telecommunication company will return the prepayment of $65 million to LightSquared. This decision was made after the U.S. federal regulators announced their readiness not to let LightSquared operate with the national net of fourth generation. That was the latest U.S. stock markets outlook. See you next week and goodbye.